Hey, what's up, guys? Just so you know, respect trans kids, affirm trans rights, stand with Ukraine, Black Lives Matter. We stand with these causes. Spread in your community love, peace, and happiness. Black Lives Matter. Stand with Ukraine. Trans visibility is valid. What's up, guys? So consider joining our locals. If you like the fact that we catch predators nationwide, it's not possible without you joining our locals. On locals, you get to see over 20 catches early, completely uncensored. You get to see live predator confrontations as they happen, and you get to support the movement that has an arrest in 43 different states and convictions in 24. We do travel the most and catch the sickest. It's only $7 a month. You get more early content than Rumble. We do big content dumps every single month on locals, and can't do this without you guys. Consider joining locals. This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start. All saved from the past year that we should probably talk about, if you don't mind.
No, who are you?
Well, I just have the messages to Emily. My name is Gordon. I just want to kind of talk about it with you because, obviously there's a lot of stuff in there like PP pics and whatnot that I think should probably be addressed. And that's why I just want to talk about it with you, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think you're a bad guy or anything like that. Because, the reason why I do want to just talk about it is because the other day you mentioned it was wrong and stuff. So I do appreciate that. And that's why I kind of just want to make sure we just kind of figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hearing you.
Okay. So, I don't want to, I don't want to hurt you. We're not going to do anything to you, anything like that. But I do want to talk about it in person just to make sure, we just fully get it addressed and figure it out. Because honestly, you are a good guy, and I know you care about your son and stuff a lot, and, people seem to really like you. And that's why, I do want to talk about it. I'm not about to, I'm not about to go, message Mark on Facebook or, put you on blast to all of your friends or anything stupid like that. But, I just think, so that other part of your life doesn't take over the part you got going on for you. You know what I mean? I think we should just talk about it. I'm sorry about the package thing, but it's throwing it on the wall, hoping it sticks. You know what I mean?
So that whole thing was a lie.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was just hoping that we could talk to you alone, because if you are living with somebody, I would prefer we meet not
where that person is. I mean, if you want them to hear everything, I mean, like, you know, that's up to you, but I'm not about to tell them, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather just kind of go away from everybody and just make sure that we, you know, make sure that we do get it addressed, but it also doesn't, you know, have to fill in, you know, flow into your other, you know, your main life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So are you actually in Sylmar or in Valencia?
I can talk to you over the phone. I can't meet you. I don't even have a car.
Oh, no, we can come to you, but the one thing is, like, I do have all the messages, including all the video calls recorded. Like, I don't want anything but from you but a conversation, but it's not going to happen over the phone, because, you know, if you don't want to talk about it in person, then obviously, you know, I don't have to give you the courtesy of just having a conversation, like, because, you know, she's obviously 11, 12, and you're 65. So, you know, the fact that I'm just want to have a talk in person with you, I think that's the best possible thing that can happen with this.
Okay.
So, yeah, man, I mean, if you are living with a roommate, like, you know, let's definitely not get him involved. Like, let's not, like, I'm not, you know, I'm not about to, you know, I don't want to come to that house or whatever, or we can meet down the street or something, go to a park or whatever, it doesn't matter.
And who are you? I don't understand who you are.
Well, basically, I just try to make sure that kids don't talk to adults and adults don't talk to kids. But obviously, you know, I know it's not fully your fault, it's also hers. But, you know, on the other hand, you are the adult, you know what I mean? So that's why I want to just have the conversation with you. And, you know, of course, like, you know, you're not forced to, but being with what I have saved from the past year, a conversation is definitely the route you should go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, you seem like a very reasonable guy, so, you know, that's another thing. Because, you know, say I had messages between, like, some, you know, 50-year-old ice cream truck driver who, like, circles the elementary school and, like, it kidnaps kids. Like, you think I'd have a conversation with him? You know, I wouldn't that guy, you know what I mean?
I've never, ever done anything like that.
Right. That's exactly why I'd rather just talk about it, you know what I mean? Like, because there's some people online who, you know, no conversation is needed with them about kind of what's happened. But I think with you, just a conversation is the best way to go about this. You know what I mean?
Okay, but can I ask you, what is it that we could talk about in person that we can't discuss over the phone?
So basically, in person, you know, obviously eye contact, handshakes, stuff like that, because, you know, I know that we're in 2023, but I'm not a Zoom guy. I'm not anything like that. Like, you know, if I can look you in the eye and say, hey, man, you know what? We're going to try our best here to make sure it doesn't happen again. I'm totally cool with that. But, you know, over the phone, it kind of seems wishy-washy with accountability stuff. And, of course, like, you know, you don't have to take accountability for this, but I also don't have to have a conversation with you about it.
No, I will take accountability for it.
Appreciate it.
I was wrong. I'm wrong. I don't know how you got access to this. I guess, obviously, he talked to you.
Sure. Yeah, and, you know, that's why I'll just...
And I only recently found out she was...
Sure. Yeah, I mean, that's why, especially with her, like, that's why we should, because, you know, this ain't some 12-year-old freaking throwing herself out there. You know what I mean? Like, it's more like, you know... So that's why I want to just talk about it. So, you know, again, I'm only in LA for today, so where can we do this?
You mean today, right now?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Let's freaking stomp it out and, you know, make sure it don't happen again, because, you know, eventually, Bob, I know you want to do right, because, and that's why I want to have a talk with you, because you want to do right, you know, but, I mean, obviously we all have stuff we fight with our inner thoughts, and I do too. I mean, goddamn, when you see me in person, you'll know I eat too much cake. But yeah, I mean, go ahead.
I don't even have transportation.
Oh boy, we can drive to you. Like, it's fine. We can drive down the street and meet you. Like, it's okay. Like, you know, we'll go 99% if you give us 1%. You know what I mean?
What do you mean we?
Oh, I have people with me for safety, because I don't know if you're armed. But we're not armed.
I'm not armed. Oh my God. This is. If you think that, I don't even want this to happen.
No. But, you know, obviously,
there's other people involved. What are you guys gonna do to me?
absolutely not hurt you. Just have a conversation, and you know, because armed or not, I mean, you know, I know you're not a violent person or anything like that, but you know, when it is, and I'm not either, but when it is stuff like this, you know, I just want to make sure that everything's kept kosher and stuff like that. I mean, you know, whatever. But
You're scaring me with this whole thing now, with other people being involved.
I have one other person with me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not about to bring like a busload of people, but yeah, man, let's stomp it out, man. Where can we do this?
I don't know. I mean, I have an issue with it as well, and I'm a bit scared of this. I've got my own challenges separate from this.
Yeah. No, I feel that, dude, but
it's probably why it happened.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk about that in person. But I mean, you know, obviously, if we don't have the conversation, and you're kind of left in the dark with me and the messages, I mean, I'm sure you're going to go through the roof.
Well, I mean, it's okay right now, but I'm wearing a heart.
So, you know, I'm not here. I swear to God, on my life, swear to Jesus, swear on my family, we are not going to lay a hand on you, dude. Like, we're not about that. You know what I mean?
I haven't physically done anything to anyone ever.
Right. Now, if you said some stuff like, "Oh, I got kids in my basement," yeah, okay. Well, you know, I tell you to go yourself. But you know, this is you come across somebody who's, you know, who's fighting these inner battles, and I don't look, dude. I'll just put this out there. I don't think you need any type of trouble. I think you need some help, maybe, and you know that's what we do want to kind of, you know, figure out, like, what route can we go with this. So, but yeah, I am short on time, and my opportunity, or should I say, your opportunity to figure this out with us is right here, right now. You know. I know, I got you. Wait, so are you in Valencia or Silmar?
I mean, I don't even live in my own place. This is my roommate's place.
Okay, I got you, man, but like, I'm not about to come to y'all's house, so, you know, I can park down the street, we can talk about it in public when people can see, not hear us, but see us, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to take you to a back alley in Compton, you know?
Yeah, but the thing is, I live in a community, and I gotta walk several blocks to get out of it, and then I have to call my friend to let me back in. This is not a good situation.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna be frank with you, man. No, it's not a good situation. It's not. But, you know, I'm giving you the chance to make the best of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe you drove all the way down from Houston.
Yes,
I mean,
I did.
That's pretty extreme.
You a God-fearing man?
I'm sorry?
You're a God-fearing man?
I try to be.
Okay.
I go to church, but I'm having a hard time with it.
Okay, so
because of my own health.
So I'm a God-fearing man too. I'd drive to China to help somebody out with something like this, if they want it, of course. And you know, when you say stuff like, "Hey, Emily, this is wrong," blah 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 blah, but then the next day, well, I'm not, you know, not the next day, but you know, 2 days after, you're like, "Oh, I shaved my," like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's somebody that's desperately crying for help, and that's when I decided, like, you know what, let's do something about this. Let's make sure before this escalates any further. Let's nip it in the bud. As a
matter of fact, it won't escalate because I'll block her.
Well, you know, what was said and sent was said and sent. So I'm giving you a chance to figure it out right now. But yeah, I mean, do you live in that do you live in that where it is? Or
I can't have you come here.
Okay, so you do live there. So how about we wait out? So how about we wait outside of there, and we can just talk about. So you live like, it's like that. There's like a bridge like right outside of it, right?
Freeway.
Yeah. So you live in that. Okay, so you live in that So you live in that, got you. So it's not like a gate, but it's like that like little lever thing that kind of goes up and down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, so I'm gonna start heading over that way, but I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna knock on y'all's door or anything like that. But me and my homie will just kind of chill outside. And again, like, we can do this with eyes looking at us, dude. Like, it's literally to make sure, like, totally cool with doing it in public. I'm not here to shame you, hurt you, any of that, man. But again, I'll go. I mean, in the end, dude, we are brothers under God and Jesus Christ. So I would, I'll do it, man. I'm doing it for you. So do it for yourself is my thing, because I'm only going to help you out and address it with you if you want it. If you want that, you know what I mean. Like, if you don't want to address it, then then I'll just think like, hey, maybe he doesn't want to actually get help for this or whatever. But I'm thinking you do. So
I haven't for other things. I've lost a lot in my life. I've lost my son.
Mm-hmm.
I've lost my mom. I've lost my business. I have no life.
Okay.
That's probably why I do this.
Sure.
I shouldn't.
Okay. So let's not lose your dignity, because that's all you got left, right?
Right.
Okay. So let me see how far I am. Hold on.
The thing is, if you come inside here, my roommate needs to know who you are and let you in. That's the whole thing about this.
Okay, but I'm not going to go inside. I'm going to wait outside, and you can come to us.
I see.
Yeah, dude. I'm not, again, dude. I'm not going to.
That's the bridge out there. That's the undercrossing, and that's not the safest place.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, okay, Robert. I'm 6'4", and I used to play college football. So, if any tweaker comes at us, I'm going to body slam them. All right.
well, I mean, it's not that. You don't know me, and I don't know you. I'm only 5'10". I'm 160 something.
Okay.
And I'm not violent.
Okay. I'm not either, man. I'm not either. So basically, I am how far away? 10 miles. So in LA, that's like 5 hours. Okay, I'm actually 20 minutes away. So 21 to be exact. So look, I'm gonna hold my ass over there. I guess you don't walk too fast. I would assume with your.
No.
Okay, so how about you start walking? Would it take you kind of 20 minutes to walk to the gate?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm very antsy right now about this whole thing.
Okay. Well, we can literally have the conversation in front of the security guard at the gate. Like, I don't care. Like, yeah, like, I ain't trying to hide, man. Like, for real, I ain't trying to hide from you.
That's not their business. I don't want to have it right in front of them so they can hear anything.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I figured. Like, let's do this. Let's do this with eyes on us, but no ears on us. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right. Start heading there, because I'm not gonna get there, then wait 20 minutes for you to come when I'm there. You know what I mean? But yeah. All right. I'm gonna start driving. You start walking. See you in 20 if that's cool with you.
I mean, I don't feel like I have a choice, so yeah.
I mean, you absolutely have a choice. But if you want me to help you and make sure and address this with me, and just have a talk about it, whatever, then yeah, this is your chance to do that. But if you don't want to do that, of course you don't have to. But my care about you would go out the window. Like, if we don't just figure it out, you know what I mean? So, like,
I understand.
all right, I'll see you in 20, bro.
But ask you this: so
Yeah.
if we do, what are you gonna do?
Well, basically, excuse me. Basically, what I'm gonna do.
Are you a therapist, or are you a psychiatrist?
No. Actually, my parents are. My dad is a psychiatrist, and my mom has a degree in that, but she did something else. She ended up being like a pharmacy tech at like Walgreens or something. But yeah. But basically, yeah. So I'm not in that, but I obviously the genes were passed down to me, and I'm interested in this type of stuff, and yeah. So what's gonna happen? I mean, dude, like, I don't want to embarrass you, but you know, we're kind of going to go over just why it happened, like what the thought process was, and you know, we're gonna have to go over some routes. At least if we're talking, we're gonna have to go over some routes about making sure this doesn't happen again, and maybe how, not only how this can help you, but how this can help other people who actually want this, who actually want to change from this type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Robert, in no way am I gonna scold. I'm not even gonna scold you. I'm not gonna call you sick or wrong for this or anything like that. Well, I mean, wrong, sure, yes, but sick, no. I mean,
I feel like I am.
okay, so let's go over those feelings in person. But I can assure you, I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to scold you. The only way I'm judging you right now is I'm judging you in a good way for actually wanting to get help for this. You know what I mean? Like if you were like, oh, you, yeah, I'd be like, oh, I said you too. But nah, man. The only way I'm judging you right now is in a good way, because I know nobody's perfect, and you know, if I fell into a situation like this, I would appreciate that somebody would just want to talk it out and figure it out. You know what I mean, dude?
I've looked at other young, like 15, 16, 17-year-olds, and I don't have any interaction with them.
Okay. Yeah. So let's figure all that. Let's talk about it in person, because the more you're talking, the less you're walking. So let's just go meet up near the gate, and you'll see me. I'll be outside my car, and I'll just kind of wave at you. I'm wearing a green shirt and blue basketball shorts.
Okay, I'm wearing a burgundy hoodie and blue jeans.
Okay. Hey, man, I know you only know me as Gordon right now, but I do appreciate you, and you know, hopefully after this we can just stay in touch and just kind of see where we're at and all that stuff. So yeah.
You're definitely not going to hurt me or shoot me or
Swear on my mother's life, Jesus, everything. I will assure you, nobody is going to lay hands on you. I swear to God. Like, I would put everything, my whole life savings, everything I have, my heart, Jesus Christ, God, whatever. I am putting all of it on that I'm not going to hurt you. Like, I am not here to do that. No. The last thing that I would want is, no, I'm not here to affect anybody's well-being in any type of way, dude. Like, you know, I understand this is a taboo subject, but luckily you're talking to the right person about it who, you know, yes, do I think it's wrong? Absolutely. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. But do I think that in your case we can truly turn it around? Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Like, if you were actually, you know, if you had, like, if you were on Epstein's Island, would I hurt you? Yeah, for sure. But, like, you know, you're somebody who wants to change, and, you know, I'm not here to do any of that crap, dude. Absolutely not.
I'm more afraid that you have a gun or something.
No. Just
you're afraid. You were afraid that I was armed, and I don't even believe in guns. I can't stand guns.
Right, and you know, just because I'm from Texas doesn't make me some freaking redneck, whatever.
No, I understand it. That didn't have anything to do with it. But then when you were early, I had no clue as to who you were when you called me earlier.
Yeah, no, I totally get that, dude.
Package thing.
Yep, I got you. Yeah, no, I know. Hey, you gotta try something out, you know, whatever. I'm a doofus sometimes. Yeah, well, anyway, you should probably start walking, because I'm 17 minutes away now.
Okay.
See ya, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, I'll see you near the security booth or gate in front of there so I can get back in.
All right, yeah, no worries. I'll just be in the front, and if I don't see you, I'll just ring you up or something.
Okay.
All right, see you, man. Bye. Is he gonna run?
Well, he's probably gonna call right now.
Dude, honestly, just give it like 5 minutes. All right, here, just kind of keep the camera down for now. Let me just build some rapport first. Okay. Just get the keys when you're done, Pablo. Keep it down. Hey, what's up, man?
Hi. Recording?
Yes.
I'm Bob.
Nice to meet you. That is for your safety. I didn't want to bring a camera, but
What's your name? Oh, Jose.
Yeah, we brought the cameras for everybody's safety, just to be, you know, because I saw you.
You're not going to use that against me?
No. No. I saw you nervous on the phone, so I was like, all right, well, let's stop the camera then. Yeah, you kind of want to...
Because I have issues. Like,
Yeah.
I'll show you something. This has nothing to do with...
Yeah, I got you. Got it. Yeah, let's go to the sidewalk. Okay.
So I'm not lying about that.
No, I feel you, dude. Well, I appreciate you actually wanting to get help for this type of stuff, dude. Like, I can assure you, like, you know, just, I mean, I appreciate you making the effort, dude. Like, truly.
No problem.
That's the only fist I'm gonna lay on you there. Got it. Yeah, man, so basically, like, you know, it's just kind of...
I'm not going to take this to the police.
No, not here for that.
I've got a lot of issues other than that, believe me.
Yeah.
My health, I call 911 probably 1 to 2 times a week.
Really?
Every couple of weeks. I have no life anymore. I haven't seen my son, not because of anything I've done, but because she's a narcissist and she won't let me see him because I'm not paying her double child support anymore.
You have 2 kids?
I have 1 son, 2.
Oh,
you've seen pictures? If you've seen the other one, that's my stepson.
Oh, okay. You gotta pay child support for him too?
No.
Okay.
No, he's 20. I don't pay anything for him. He's 22.
Ah.
23. My son is 16, and she's getting $560 a month, which I signed over to her when he was 3 months old, whether I see him or not, and she tricked me into that, and she's still getting it. But when I took her to court, they made me pay her $412.50 a month, and I didn't bring up the fact that she was already getting $560 from another source of income for years, and so I ended up paying her, and I was paying her by the hour.
Yeah.
In other words, I see him for 4 hours, I give her 110, 120. I see him for 6 hours, I give her 160. I see him for 8 hours, I give her 220.
God, so he's like a something. Jesus Christ.
I was renting my son.
That's insane, dude.
Years, and I went through a lot, and my son is a good kid, and she used things against me, and you know, I had some challenges in my life with you know, gambling, and I never should have admitted to it. And
Because she used that against you.
She used that against me in court.
Yeah.
Because I had to show that I wasn't gambling anymore, and that I was in a group at the time, GA, and she used that against me until I produced all the witnesses that said I hadn't been gambling in several years. So,
right.
You know, but she's just, you know, that started to ruin my life, and then I was with her for 13 years, and I wasn't doing any of this stuff back then, and I had a life. My life was normal, other than towards the end when my income went down at the end of 2018, and since then I'm on now at 65, and all I've been making for the last, I made a little bit of money back in 25, 30, 35, 40, usually 25, 30. They say they're one person and they end up being another. They say they're American, they end up being African. They say they're from here and they end up being from Ghana. And that's a big lie too. And then the ones, even the ones from Africa, they always want money. And I said, I don't really have money, and they want it anyway. And they keep asking. And every woman I'm with, there's a girl that was 18. She's legal, but she recently liked me, and she wanted me to send her $200. I can't do it.
Okay, those people aren't real, man.
Well, some of them are. Some of them actually I've been on video with.
Wow.
And, you know, 25, 30, and they like me and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if they really like me or if they just want money.
Right. So, I mean, you know, with Emily, I mean, did you guys? No, I know. But did you just, like, you know, fantasy playing, whatever? Did you just kind of talk about, like, you could touch my and crap like that? Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
But there was never any intention.
No, I understand that.
And I would never meet her.
Right.
And she wanted it. And I would never give her my address.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I don't know how you got it, but. Oh.
It's public, or, well, very non-hidden. Yeah, so basically, how? I mean, what was the point of basically telling Emily, like, yeah, I mean, you can come, stuff like that? Like, I know you didn't actually want that to happen, but like, you know, in the moment, like, what was kind of enticing about saying that?
I'm just lonely, and I don't think of the things I'm saying when I say them.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, it just leaves me. I probably need to talk to about it.
Did you know about this underage stuff?
No.
Okay. Have you been wanting to get this off your chest for a while?
I don't know. I'm afraid of it.
Being judged?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not here to judge you, man.
My friend certainly would. My friend, although he's looked at girls that are younger too in person, I don't think he's ever done that online. He's got two 10-year-olds.
Has he done stuff with them?
No.
Oh.
No, not at all. Ever. Never.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying he's looked at a girl that was 16, 17 before, and he said, oh, she's cute, she's got a big breast or whatever, that's all.
Yeah.
Guys, things that guys do anyway, even if they don't have problems sometimes.
Right.
Because they're guys and they're not, it's not good.
Right. So on the phone with Emily, I mean, you kind of mentioned, like, if you like to look at my, I'll keep it in the chat.
Yeah. And then I'd always delete it.
Okay. Did it kind of, you know, just be honest, did it kind of just turn you on to just kind of have her, like, seeing your?
Yes.
Okay. What about, you know, I know it sounds harsh.
No.
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah, an 11, 12-year-old. I mean, is it like, I mean, do you think it's in a way that, and the only reason I'm phrasing it like this is because I think at this point you're just down to be totally honest. Is it like the destruction of innocence that kind of is enticing about this?
No, that wasn't the reason. That was never the reason. I didn't want to destroy her innocence.
Okay.
I don't know why I did it, and I even apologized to her several times, and I'm sure you've read that too.
Yeah, but you would apologize and go back right to it.
The next day or two, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Usually not the same day.
Even like when you were on the phone apologizing, then yesterday you're like, I shaved.
No, I did not.
Well, you said that.
I said I was going to.
Oh, going to. Okay, well.
But I did not.
Okay. But you obviously know what you were hinting at when you said that.
I'm not saying I didn't.
Okay. And then when she tried to say he, but it came out as, you know, BEJE, BG, whatever.
Right.
Were you trying to make an illusion?
No, not at all. I asked her what that meant.
Okay.
That's all I did.
Okay.
I didn't even think of that.
Got it.
I asked her she's found out recently, and I asked her what that meant.
Mm-hmm.
That's simply what that was.
Did you send her any pictures after you found out she was?
Yeah, I found it out a few weeks ago, yes.
And you still send her pictures?
Yes.
Okay.
But not as much as before.
Right. So, I mean, you actually do feel remorse about it, and I mean, I'm sure going into it before you press send, you knew it was wrong and you did it anyway. Like, what?
I don't know why.
You don't know why. Okay. You just get carried away a little easily.
I don't even think that's why. I think it's more that I have no life, as I've mentioned several times, and I just do things that I wouldn't ordinarily do.
Right. So, go ahead.
It's been that way for a while now.
Just kind of going stir crazy.
Well, just everything I do, I feel like I'm cursed. I feel like everything I do turns out wrong. I'm probably going to have to move, and because of other reasons, nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
My friend doesn't like me on my bed, which is essentially what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm basically on my bed every day.
Wow.
Sitting there, because I have a big, giant bed in a small room.
Mm-hmm.
And I have nowhere else to set up my computer or anything else, and that's what I do. I work sometimes on my business that I'm not making any money in, and it's been going on for 2 years. The only thing I have coming in, like I said, and I've got other bad habits too that have nothing to do with.
Yeah.
But I mentioned the gambling. I don't really want to go into anything else because it doesn't have any pertinence to this.
Well, if you want to, you can. Okay.
I don't need to tell my whole. I've already told you a lot of my life.
Yeah, no, for sure. I appreciate
I
it.
don't really want to go into everything because it's
Yeah.
taping everything I'm saying, and you could use anything you want against me. So
We could, but I had a whole year to do any of that stuff.
I know.
So,
I know.
yeah. You definitely have the world's smallest violins. So, I mean,
Sorry.
just it's just a sad situation, pretty much.
Yeah. And I have an addictive type personality to begin with. But with the gambling, like I said, which again has nothing to do with this.
Right.
I can go out and gamble, and there's nothing we can do about that.
Well, I mean, with gambling though, it's kind of maybe it does because it's taking a risk. I'll tell you this.
I've been gambling on and off since I first started gambling because I hung around friends that gambled, and that was when I was in my early 20s.
Yeah.
I gambled probably for over 30 years, so that was completely separate from this, no relation.
Yeah. Well, I think, I've gambled one time in my life, and
You don't have a propensity. I don't have a propensity to drink.
me either.
I do not drink.
Me either.
I haven't had anything to drink since I was 33, and it's not that I'm sober. I just never liked it, and the last time I had anything to drink was when I was 33.
Yeah.
My sister's 30th birthday party.
Nice.
I don't have a propensity to do drugs.
Me either.
I've done them a little bit in my younger days. I
Yeah.
tried maybe 3 times, and one time on the way to Vegas at 85, my heart was beating out of my chest, and I thought I was. And I said never again.
Sure.
I did a little bit with a friend. I never bought any, and that was the last time. And I haven't pot since I was 21, and I'm 65. So
Yeah. So it seems like you do this gambling because like I said, I've gambled one time in my life.
Well, I'm not gambling now, but I have thoughts about it now and then.
Right.
But I'm not acting on it.
Right. But
I was in GA from 2002 until 2015, and then when I didn't have a car anymore, I didn't have a way to get there, and my roommate didn't care enough to drive me, and I've been living here on and off since 2015, even when I had my business, but I've moved out 3 times. This has caused a lot of stress too, because we've had a lot of arguments.
The online.
Over rules in the house and just different things. He's a good guy, but he just gets at me about a lot of things I do in my life. I don't do this and I don't do that.
Yeah.
And I don't live up to what he wants me to do, and he wants me to. I think he just wants me to ultimately be successful and do well in my life again, and I'm not.
I think I understand the rush of
He says you only got about another 5 to 6, maybe 10 years at the most to work.
Yeah.
When are you want to keep on starting over again, which has nothing to do with with Emily, but it has everything to do with what my life is now.
Yeah, look, dude, I just saw you got an Instagram notification. Your fingers instantly went. I can tell you have a habit because Instagram was right here,
I know.
and you swiped and clicked on Instagram right there. Like you literally have a built-in habit to do it now.
It's not even just, it's anything. If I get a message, I click.
Right.
My sister's, it's nothing to do with Instagram.
No.
It's anything.
No.
That's what you don't understand. My sister says I should keep my phone off for a certain, it's not good for me anyway. The 5G is very bad. She said you should keep your phone off a certain amount of hours a day and only use it when absolutely necessary.
Because
she says.
I noticed, even when I called you, both times it didn't even ring once and you answered. It's like you just need the constant rush. You need attention. Well, I don't know if attention, but you just need that dopamine hit of a message. It seems like that's what it is. It's like obsessive. Okay. I mean, do you agree? I don't know. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, it is. It's not even about women or girls necessarily. Although I have, like I said, I haven't had a relationship in 12 years offline. And all these other women that I meet that are in their late 20s and 30s that want to be with me, they're all either fake or they want to just text on WhatsApp, which I'm on a lot too, which has nothing to do with any. These women are all. this woman's in her 30s. She's wanting to text. I get so many Asian women texting me, and she's totally of age. You can see that. And they're texting me, but usually they want me to get into cryptocurrency. I get more hits about cryptocurrency than anything else, and it bothers me.
Right.
So all they do is talk about cryptocurrency and wanting to get, and I don't know why they want me to get in it so bad unless they're making money from it.
Right. No, I know, but
Well, I'm addicted to my phone. It's not just.
Sure, exactly.
And I don't know how to stop that.
So I think
But I won't talk to her again. I'll just block her.
no,
Block the account.
I believe it.
I'll block the account.
So you mentioned you were on the phone that, you've seen some, obviously besides the ones that were sent to you, but you've seen some pictures of like some nude younger ladies under 18 online. Where were those?
Probably on Twitter. Twitter, everybody does everything.
Okay.
Probably 18. I don't know. I can't tell. You can't even tell sometimes because so many people look older.
Yeah.
So I don't know what their age is for sure, but they all look 17, 18, 19.
But you mentioned like family nudity.
Family nudity?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I think you mentioned family nudity. Like basically just like a whole family naked.
What?
Did you, or I'm getting it mixed up, maybe.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Well,
family nudity.
yeah.
No.
Well, basically, I noticed you have the app Telegram. I mean, what's kind of been on
Telegram
that?
is for Herbalife, primarily.
Yeah.
That's what it was for. I'm not. There are nudes on there. I didn't invite them. I don't talk to any of them. There are people. There's in there.
I know.
And I don't know if you've ever seen it or not, but
It's not good, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
It's not good stuff.
No, it isn't. But
Okay.
I primarily used Telegram for a long time because my sister told me it was good for something called boards, and we would send each other messages on in Herbalife. I can show you on Telegram.
Well, is there anything on Telegram like that's too young to look at? Probably.
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything under 18 on there.
On Telegram?
On Telegram, not that I've seen. I don't know. I don't know what their ages are because I don't use it very often for that. Like I said, there's also natural health knowledge. There's also this is the Herbalife thing I was telling you about. That's what I used to use a lot when I started doing it again in 2019.
Yeah, but it's the first group up there says this group can no longer be displayed because it was used to.
They're displaying content.
Can I see what it says there?
See whatever you
Sure.
got.
So it's used to spread content. So who's Ali May?
I have no idea.
Okay. But I mean, obviously I know you're not starting these groups or spreading those images, but
No.
have you seen like
I've seen images on there, yes.
okay,
But I don't put anything on there.
okay. Were those images like too young?
I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
you could tell me. I mean, if you want to look for them, that I don't know which ones they're on there. Telegram I don't know very well, other than Herbalife, and there are some different people that are on there. Solovey is Russian, but that one says no. I don't know which ones are which.
Okay. So I'm not going to open it, but this is okay. This Vera chick, I mean,
Who?
Vera, I mean, that's an obviously underage.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Okay. So can you just shut your phone off?
Yeah,
Okay. Was that I didn't see. Was that a naked picture?
yeah, that's disgusting.
okay.
Bondage is disgusting.
Okay. Did you like see any of her
I didn't want to look.
okay. But did it show any like of her
I guess, but she had a mask on. It was horrible.
Okay.
I'm not into that at all.
that was an obviously underage kid?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's disgusting.
So how'd you get into that channel?
I told you, I did that for Herbalife. That has nothing to do with this.
No, I know, but
That channel appeared.
Here, let's-
I didn't bring that about.
here, let me may I see it real quick, please?
Yes,
Okay.
of course. I don't understand what that has to do with Emily. I didn't bring these things about on Telegram. They're just appearing on there.
Okay. So I'm just gonna set it right here for now because
Okay.
we're gonna. If you don't mind.
I don't know what you're going with this. That's what I don't understand.
Okay. So
Nothing I did on Telegram other than look. And when I said seeing that, that's disgusting.
okay. So you know, you've been on Telegram for a couple of years, obviously.
Again.
Okay.
I started on Telegram from Herbalife.
I know, but when did this underage crap start to fill up your feed? Because I'm curious, because obviously you got sucked into something you didn't want to be in. So that's why I'm curious, like when did...
I don't even know about anything on Telegram other than what I've seen.
Okay.
With that Wallaby. I've never seen this person before.
Okay. So when did, basically when did but when did this underage crap start getting sent to you, all that stuff? Because that wasn't the first time. That was at 3 p.m. today.
I don't ask for that.
Look, hey man, if I thought you asked for it, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. So it's okay.
I don't know where it's coming from, so I don't know when it's being sent.
Okay, but when did it first start being sent is what I'm asking. Like how many years ago?
I'd say maybe a year ago.
Okay.
Maybe a year and a half. I don't know exactly.
Were these people sending...
I'm not on Telegram very often.
Okay.
Other than Herbalife, and to look at... I also go there for that. I'm not on Telegram that often.
Okay.
And that's the truth. I told you which apps I go to.
So you're anti-gun and anti-vax?
I think I'm very anti-vax.
Me too.
And I'm not anti-gun. I'm scared of guns. That's a difference from being... I think guns should be allowed to protect yourselves if you need it.
Oh, so you're pro Second Amendment. You just don't want to partake in it.
I personally don't want to partake in it. No.
It's respectable.
I never liked them. I was in the Army.
Oh.
And I didn't like it, and I didn't do very well in the Army. I was in there because I got sick after a few months.
Well, thanks for your service anyway.
Yeah, I tried. I went in for the wrong reasons. I was in high school. That's another thing that happened to me.
So
by women.
Do you think maybe young people?
Men.
Do you think maybe young people are more understanding?
No.
No. Okay.
Not from what I went through.
Okay.
I went through a lot in high school, and I was somebody. I had two guys that were football players hold me down when I was 16, while a 16-year-old girl. I was 16. Remember, listen, hear me closely. Well, two guys held me down while this girl tried to pants me.
Wow.
And she was taking my pants off and then trying to get my underwear, and I had to yell out to the cafeteria where I worked for her to stop. And then finally, like the cowards they were, they ended up leaving. This happened in person. And like the cowards they were, they ended up leaving after the high school cafeteria manager yelled at them and threatened to call the principal and possibly the police.
So were you like a top or a bottom in high school?
A bottom.
So they shoved you in the bottom locker?
Oh, you mean locker? I never got shoved in a locker, but I got hit. I got thrown in the mud. I don't want to talk about all that.
No, I got you.
It brings back too many memories, and I've tried to forgive people. I have people that still, to this day, won't talk to me because of the way they treated me. And because I was sort of a nerd, and I didn't end up doing well in high school because I didn't want to go to school. But the last year I didn't go to school. I rarely went to school. I ditched all the time. And I ended up having to graduate, not because I wasn't intelligent, but because I didn't want to be there. So I didn't do my homework unless it was English, or I did well in PE, but I didn't want to be there. So I ended up having to go to get my GED at Santa Monica College less than a year later. And then I joined the Army to escape.
Okay.
Even back then, I had different issues. Nothing like this.
Yeah.
I had different issues, and I was the one that was picked on, and pantsed, and other things happened to me. I got thrown in the mud by a bunch of football players because I was on the football team, but I was a manager or the water boy, whatever you want to call me.
Okay.
And then I had something really bad happen. And, I ended up I was taking a shower, and all these cheerleaders came in, and I was by myself, and I didn't know they were there. And
so you squandered a great opportunity.
I hide behind a wall until they left. So back then, I was nothing like today. Today, I probably would be okay with it, but back then I wasn't. And I didn't want anybody to see me, and I had a horrific high school life. It was horrendous. And I'm sure that led to my gambling and other things eventually.
Got it. Well, geez, dude. I mean, tough life, man.
I've had good moments. I had my best time in my life was when I joined Herbalife. I did okay, but when I joined, I lived with a close friend in Hermosa Beach, and I had my son, and I had him from the time he was 1 until he was 11 and a half, and he used to come over every weekend from the time he was 2 until he was about 8 or 9, and then she started little by little taking him away from me, and it was all planned out and purposeful. She just wanted my money.
Wow.
All that stuff that happened in the later years probably led to me not working and being where I am right now. I'm probably going to move soon because my friend wants his daughters to have, his daughters each want their own room, so one of them's going to take over my room, and I'm going to move out of here.
Got it.
Probably the best thing for me.
Got it.
This is not a good place for me to be.
No.
To live with somebody and their 2 children, and I've been here on and off since 2015, moved out twice and moved back the 3rd time. And first time, shame on him. Second and third time, shame on me.
Okay.
Even though he took me back, and just he's a good guy, but it's not a really
Just not a good fit.
Friends, but it's not a good fit. No.
Sure, makes sense.
And I'm sure some of that has led to this before, because I've never done any of this elsewhere.
Okay.
Only when I've been here.
Okay. So you mentioned, gosh, all right, well, damn, all right. So you mentioned like on Telegram, this stuff started being sent to you like a year ago. Were you added into groups with this type of stuff?
I don't understand why this is so important, because I don't even know. I don't honestly even know what Telegram. I really don't, and I feel like you don't believe me. Telegram is the least of anything I've ever really focused on.
Okay, so
other than the Herbalife and looking at things, like I said, there's messages about and what the
it's terrible.
Yeah, so
it's
you
terrible.
know about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And how many young athletes, including Darnell, what's his name from Buffalo? I can't think of his last name right now.
Based.
I'm sorry.
No, you're very based.
I'm sorry.
You're very based.
That means like awake.
What?
Based means like you're awake to stuff happening, pretty much.
I am, but I'm saying I can't think of his last name because my memory is affected by the.
Yeah, Damar Hamlin.
Damar Hamlin, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he basically, I don't believe he.
Come on. It was anything but the vaccine. What are you talking about?
Oh really?
No.
Oh, so it was.
Well, that's yes.
That's what I believe.
Oh, that's the obvious thing, but
yeah,
they're going to try to
not
gaslight you, and yeah, exactly.
But not everybody will say it's obvious. Obviously, you're a believer in that, like I am. So
right.
You totally believe it. But there's some people that say, "Oh no, he just had a heart attack," and they hit him with the pressure. And
oh yeah, no, that's the first hit in NFL history that was ever like that, dude. What are you talking about? Blah 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 blah. It's yeah. But anyway, that's a whole other conversation, right?
I know.
Okay.
But as far as Telegram, that's the least of anything.
Okay. So, kind of, you mentioned like help earlier. Kind of what I want to do is because, obviously you're someone that got sucked in deeper to the rabbit hole from this type of stuff. So, where was this being sent to you besides Telegram? Like this type of really underage stuff, or I know Twitter's a big one. Was it on Twitter?
Twitter.
Okay. Was it getting?
I'd look at women sometimes on TikTok as well.
Yeah.
TikTok. But nothing was being sent to me. I just looked.
Yeah, but TikTok has closed though, right?
Yeah, there's nobody naked on TikTok.
Yeah. I'm talking about like the nudity. That's Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
But very few.
Who is
very few.
Sure. Who is DMing this crap to you?
I'm sorry.
Who is DMing this to you? Like I don't mean.
I don't know. I've deleted all these people now. I don't even have the app anymore.
Okay. Like I don't mean like. I don't mean like underage girls that talk to you that sending you nudes of themselves. I mean like, were other people that were just spam accounts or whatever? Were they sending you nudes of that type of stuff?
No. Oh, I get tons of stuff, and I get like stuff that wants me to go to, but they're not underage.
Okay.
they're always, and I don't like those either. I can't stand those.
Right.
And they're wanting me to go to sites to get FUCKED.
Right.
And pay for it or whatever, or not pay for it. They say that it goes, it basically just goes on your. You put your email in, and then they give you a free account, and then you can supposedly go anywhere in Sylmar or anywhere in Los Angeles and have want it.
Yeah. So basically, who besides the underage girls themselves sent you underage Twitter, like in the DMs or whatever?
No one.
No one. Did you see it on your Twitter feed sometimes?
Never. Only in the direct messages, and there were only maybe two or three total.
And those were the girls themselves?
Yes. I
Okay.
believe so.
Okay. And what would they send you, like videos and pictures, or both, or just one or the other, or what would they send you?
Pictures, and it was 2 or 3 total.
Okay.
That was it.
Got it.
Nothing else.
Okay. Did you just use those? Like, did you spread those around?
I don't do that.
Okay. Did you kind of just use those?
I don't spread anything around.
You kind of just use those to kind of get off in a way sometimes.
I guess.
Okay. Well.
But I don't even need to. I don't need to do that. Now I'm having a hard time anyway because my health isn't good, and I can't even do that really much anymore. My health has affected everything.
So Twitter, Telegram, where else has stuff been sent to you uninvited?
Twitter and Telegram are it. Nothing else. No. Instagram, I said I've had a number of people that are overage that have sent me things, and that's it.
Okay.
Nobody underage has ever sent me anything on Instagram.
Okay. What about like just internet searches? Could you kind of just look for that out of curiosity sometimes?
It doesn't exist anymore. It used to, but it doesn't exist anymore.
Okay. When did you used to see it?
Maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
3-4 years ago.
So you would kind of just look for it sometimes there on the internet?
They used to have on the internet.
That's what it was. Not family nudity, public nudity. That's what I was thinking. Okay. So public nudity, how old were these girls in those photos?
No, 15
Okay.
and 16.
Okay.
And it would show others, but I wouldn't look.
Okay. So others, how old do they look to you?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. Was it like too young?
Yep.
Okay. And do you have anything on your phone we should delete right now? Like besides the Telegram, but is there like any images we should get rid of? Because I'm finna I think we should do that right now.
That's fine.
Do you have any child there we can get rid of?
I don't have child on my phone, no.
Okay.
Why is this guy?
Oh, doubt it. Maybe someone called or something because they see us with cameras or something. But if they ask what's going on, I'll vouch, dude. Don't worry. So, but is there like any? But obviously there's child.
What's going on?
If they talk to us, they'll vouch. Anyway, but on your.
Oh my god.
What the?
Turn your cameras off, guys, please. Please turn your cameras off.
Well, we don't want police brutality either. I mean, we'll talk. I got you, bro. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we're just kind of having a kind of talk here. Basically, here, y'all can come closer, not be in the street. Basically, just having a talk with Bob here. That's it. Basically, he's trying to get everything under control and stuff. Like, you're not going to send a pic to a 12-year-old again, are you?
No.
That was the last time it happens?
Yes.
Okay. And you're going to delete the child off your Telegram?
I don't have any child.
Okay.
So, are you going to talk to him, or are you going to explain what exactly?
Well, he just admitted he sent a to a 12-year-old in front of you guys. Like, that's what I'm trying to get him to say. So, yeah. Okay, and you're not going to get nudes for any underage kids again? Okay.
I never really have.
Okay, but 3 times, right?
I said they sent it to me. I didn't
Okay.
ask for it.
Okay.
Steve is local. Because I gotta get both stories still.
And
You have anything on you, sir?
Not at all.
Oh, all right.
And his phone, I set his phone to airplane mode already.
All right. Go ahead, just stand up. Just turn around real quick. I'm gonna still figure everything
You have an
else
ID
out.
on you?
Oh, it's just in the car over there. Yeah,
Any reason you're have grass on you and all that stuff?
sitting right there.
Okay.
Stand up a little bit, all right? And then just turn around. Go ahead, turn around. You're gonna arrest us? No, right now I'm trying to figure out exactly.
Yeah, basically, like the reason why I asked him like you won't do it again is so he says it in front of y'all that he did it. You know what I mean?
What's your name?
Alex,
Do you know your ID number?
He said nothing.
I'm from Texas. No, I don't know it.
No. What's your last name you said?
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I don't know.
Sir, listen. I still gotta talk to you, and I gotta talk to these gentlemen here. Relax.
You told me nobody was going to be involved other than us.
Hold on.
You lied to me, sir.
Hey, relax.
Okay.
Thank you. You have any weapons? A little bit more,
Not
please.
at all.
A little bit more, please.
No, yes. I'm
Thank you.
sorry.
I'm not gonna get poked, nothing like that.
No, I don't have anything.
Okay.
I have a
Okay.
please. No, oh God, no.
Phone number for you?
What's her name? You need an ambulance?
I don't know.
Yeah, we can do this across.
Right?
Yes, that's a
You have ID on you?
nice doing. He said he was just having a conversation with me.
65K, so you're in, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Trying to figure out exactly what's all going on. I still have to talk to you, okay? And I have to talk to them.
But he said this conversation was only
Alright,
going to be
well-
between him and
Well,
I.
guess what? We're already right here. So I guess he broke his promise or whatever. Here's
Why?
whatever.
Why did
But
you
hey,
lie to me?
Hey, don't make this worse. Don't make it worse.
This is terrible.
Mr. Walker?
Let him just stay right next to me.
Can I sit down, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Can I ask you why you lied to me?
Hold on. Stop
Please?
talking to.
There's a second police car. Why?
So we gotta figure out what's going on.
There's nothing going
All
on.
right, so relax. I don't know how many times I have to tell
I
you.
can't relax. I'm happy.
Just stand
Absolutely.
talk to me.
Yeah. No worries.
So the whole thing was a lie. Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing. I told him everything that he asked, and he's been lying to me the whole time. And he wanted me to get
I'll
arrested.
talk to them first. And
He
then
wanted
I'll
me
talk
to get arrested.
Hey, sir. And then I'm gonna talk to you after, but you're gonna need more. Just I already told him because, like I said, I'm gonna need to get your side of the story. I'll get you over here. Or who's like I guess the game plan person. Okay. Here, let's go over here.
This was the whole purpose the whole time, wasn't it? I God. I have a hard time getting information.
Just take a deep breath.
I can't. It hurts.
Okay, you need an ambulance?
I don't know.
Okay, just take a deep breath. Relax right now. Not right now. We're just doing an investigation right now. Okay? Just like we don't know what's going on, so we're just gonna get your story. We're gonna get his story, and that's it. We're just conducting our investigation.
And he said that this has been going on for a few years, and that he said like you can touch that with his number. I don't think everyone would do that, but he said something like that. And yeah, they're all in there. It's hard to read. I can see all of them.
That's a good phone number for you.
So basically, that's what we're doing.
Okay, so that we're here for right now.
And he said he didn't get off the sonar case system camera. So I called him out. He gave his phone number. I called him up and said, hey, dude, have you tested this out? Talk about it. Never done something off. And I'm like, you don't have to. But hey, you get this arrest. I guess like, you should do it, but he doesn't have to. So we met right here outside of his little thing. And he put me on camera. He sent me his pictures and all that type of stuff. And I see you use another
Lied to me too, and he lied to me about
on the phone call.
UPS service. I listened to
He said this to us before. And
Is that what he said?
yes.
Oh, yeah, the...
and I have a legitimate problem. My heart.
And I noticed he had that color on his phone. He was going through his phone. I'm like, what's Telegram? What's Telegram used for? And he's like, it's for my mobile app.
I don't even look at stuff on Telegram.
He clicks on it. Oh God. That was obviously we got the
Record group.
and so like she's obviously going to have so I obviously took off whatever and I set the phone in the airplane mode and I showed the camera we put it in the airplane mode.
Take a deep breath. We're just
I can't go to jail with this. Please.
wait a minute, because my partner's just getting the story, okay?
But he totally lied to me. He ends up coming out. Coming out. I didn't want to. I said people aren't even allowed inside of here, and they're not.
This is wrong. It still doesn't. So I think he feels embarrassed.
He went to your door?
No.
Front door?
No, he asked me to come out here. I said, you cannot come in. I didn't have to let him in. So he's coming out here. That's wrong. Under false pretenses.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back to it.
If I wouldn't have come out here, he could not have come in. And now I'm going to be arrested.
Yes, I will. I'm just going to back up a little bit.
Commission is standby 1986. Go ahead.
Stay sitting down right
I'm
there.
trying. I'm very nervous.
You need to wait a second, right?
A second?
No, like wait a minute, because you gotta wait. need an ambulance?
I don't
We can have an
know.
ambulance come check you
You
out.
know what? Maybe I'm just better off.
Don't say that.
That's what I feel like right now. If I would never hurt myself, but if I at this point, I can't believe this guy. The thing that bothers me is he came here a lot. It's just a total lie. I was honest with him.
Customer banking, southbound Glass from home. Social criminal standing for Glass collection, requesting use of the automatic handgun still outstanding. Information on 1034118.
Let me just whenever you're ready for you to pull them up.
Yeah. All right, sir.
Number one, he came to me in a lie. He basically posed, he lied to me about the whole thing. He told me that,
Well, I did, yeah. But
Hold on,
whatever.
don't talk to you.
but I want him to know that he just, everything was just a total lie. I'm not angry. I just feel so betrayed. Because I wanted to get help, and he said he was going to help me, and instead all he did was call the police. I can't go to jail like this. Do I have to?
I'm asking you if you could, I want your side of the story. So then I could bounce because I don't have one side of the story. What did you say in the news?
What did he tell you?
No, that's not. I have the story. I'm saying that you don't know yourself out and
I don't really want to go to jail. And I'm more than happy. I have a therapist
For what?
for my physically for a few years. I haven't been able to work. I've been living with my friend. I may have to move out. Now I'm going to probably going to jail. That's what he wants me to do. I'm sure of it, right? Does he want me to go to jail? I'm just asking you a question.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out your portion. And after that, then I could talk to you more. I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on with you.
So I have some problems. It's come from the fact that my whole life has been a mess for the last several years. I lost my business. I lost my mom literally. I lost my son because my ex does not let me see my son. So I'll keep going.
This cop responded to the vandalizing.
And I'm sick. And I'm sick. I've been sick with this thing called 3 years. I had my appendix out, and ever since then I've been sick. So there's nothing to do. And I did some things wrong, and I admit
What
it.
are those things? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You're being really vague.
Because I don't want to go to jail.
Okay, so are you going to talk to me?
I'll talk to you. Go to jail.
Okay, so can you talk to me? Can you tell me exactly why they're here? Was there messages? Was there videos? Was there, I don't know, like FaceTime, MySpace?
There was no
anything
MySpace.
like that?
There was no videos. It was just pictures that I sent to this person, and
What kind of pictures?
pictures of myself naked
To who?
to this young girl, and to other women that were my age, not my age, but in their 20s and 30s, that we were exchanging information. But that's legal.
So you were just exchanging information with someone that was mentally minor, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sending new photos to that.
And she
make-believe minor, correct?
and she was okay with it. I was all bad about it. I knew I was wrong, and I did it anyway, and that was really foolish on my part. I have a lot of remorse about it,
Gotcha.
and I should have never done it. And I said some things.
What'd you say?
I don't. everything he told me to do, and none of it that I meant. And just
So you're saying that you didn't mean anything of it?
not really, because she wanted me to be with her, and I said no, I would never ever do that. You're too young.
Okay. I'm gonna speak with some of my supervisors, then we'll go from there, alright? Like I said.
What do you think? I have no more than happy to get some help.
Alright, I am too. If you could get help, that would be great for everyone.
I have a therapist.
Just
I'll
wait.
see him more. I'm going into some intense therapy.
Good.
A lot of this is coming from the fact that I have absolutely nothing to do. I go to church on Sundays. I don't go out. I don't have a car. I'm sitting in bed. I'm in the emergency rooms. This year I've been in the emergency room 12 times. Last year 60 times. The year before 60 times.
Well, I'm sorry that your health is declining, it sounds like.
I lost, like I said, I lost my mom.
Give me 1 second real quick, and then...
Sure. Why did you... Don't talk. Why? I'm not getting angry about it.
No, I know, but just don't talk to him right now without what you guys said what you guys have to say.
Oh, you told him that.
There's anything right now, just talking to him is not going to change anything, okay? It's not going to make you feel better or worse.
But maybe
Oh, hey, sir.
I'd rather that happen than go to jail.
I would see,
Yeah, sure.
just ready?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just let me know when you're ready. I'll show it. Okay. You can cut it for now, sir. Okay. All right, guys. So if you want to see more of this keep happening, be sure to join locals. Press that red join button. We can't do this without you guys. We are literally 24 hours from home right now, and we're going to go all the way up to Washington State. So we're basically at the border. I mean, San Diego's the border, but basically at the border, and we're going to go all the way to Canadian border this trip. So that's coming from Houston to LA up there. Look, we'll do a lot for a little. It's only $7 a month. Plus, the next live catch is probably going to be tonight, and we're catching a guy we've caught before, a child trader who LAPD did nothing about. But we're going to try again, and hopefully we get a cop like this rather than the clown last time that we got. So, yeah, if you want to see the next live catch, be sure to join locals. And if you want to see tons of content early, including what some call the best catch of all time, be sure to join locals. It really helps us out because no other group travels the furthest and catches the sickest like we do. So help us try to get to 44 states within arrest. Only $7 a month. Tons of content, tons of stuff, and of course you get to help support the hardest working group and the group that catches the sickest. Anyway, join locals. Bye. He has the gloves on, take some property. Okay.
Yes. They're not going to take anything to me. You have to give me a call back. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure out. So, I want to turn
His face we don't care when he walks out. Such a child.
Anyone could film this because of public. So,
He's... No, Bob, I told him yesterday, don't hurt you. Oh, they got his phone.
I guess a 50-50, man. I keep on. Is that your water? Look, I'm telling you this. That's what I'm saying. We're all good here. Okay? Right now, there's an investigation going on. We're here. You already know
The
why
what?
we're here. Okay? So, more than likely, you're going to probably go to a hospital. You have to go with you. And then we're still going to do all that.
Alright, guys. He has been diagnosed with incarceritis. Symptoms are being in handcuffs. They don't want to go to jail, so they put him in medical emergency BS. Whatever, I'm just glad that I'm not going to
Okay. Not sure if you're transferring it today or maybe 51 pictures. What's the... Let us know.
Poor Bobby. Poor Bobby. God.
My son milk.
It's like everybody surrounding Grandpa before he dies.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Literally here for the hood.
I know. Ah. Look at the cops. The cops. You remember when Mr. Rivera took our phone? He was like starting to smile.
Asshole.
You get on the phone, just let B1. Look at him, look at him. He's so mentally on camera. He's ready. Oh my God. What's up, guys? So consider joining our locals. If you like the fact that we catch predators nationwide, it's not possible without you joining our locals. On locals, you get to see over 20 catches early and completely uncensored. You get to see live predator confrontations as they happen, and you get to support the movement that has an arrest in 43 different states and convictions in 24. We do travel the most and catch the sickest. It's only $7 a month. You get more early content than Rumble. We do big content dumps every single month on locals, and can't do this without you guys. Consider joining locals.